Weasel News. You Weasel, you News.
There! That should sort things out for everyone. You just keep on fracking, boys. Does anyone want a photo for their Life Invader page? I really do exist. And I prove not all closeted rich guys are creepy.
Oh, infinite rage. You're such an ignoramus.
Uberman! You littering pig! I was wondering when you turn up.
Oh, my suit is so fancy. This suit is actually pleasuring me.
Fucking trash.
Oh, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yang! You've worked yourself up into such a liberal lather that you actually ended up helping the opposition. These are natural gas wells that pollute the environment, not real Queens into PNP.
What? Oh, no, what have I done? Maybe I'll donate some money to charities. Build a statue of a kid in a wheelchair? That will clear my conscience.
I've come to save the day again from you. The common herd needs a genetically superior synthetic fiber-clad sociopath lunatic to look up to. Not a soy latte sipping dweeb with a flaccid. You get the point. But first, I'm off to drill some oil wells in environmentally sensitive wetlands. Goodbye, impotent rag.
No! I must stop him. To the impotent mobile electric car! Initiate solar panel sequence! Right away! Oh, damn it! I hate you! Why must the conservatives always win?
This is America.
Look like we got a takeover on the basketball court. Y'all do y'all thing. This is the ICU News. Weasel News. You Weasel, you News. Watching you weasels act a fool. And some of y'all shouldn't be on here.
The thing about steel, it's hot and cold at the same time, like a woman. We made the problems, we're solving them together.
Wow, that was cold.
This together, which is why it's only right you're
I
paying
thought y'all was together.
we made together. Subpar cars and overly entitled executives. Together, we're holding on to the dream. That dream is luxury. Gas-guzzling luxury car. Created in a nation that's 95% condemned.
I hope that ain't one of y'all friends. He ain't no friend at all.
Shit that goes fast and hits you mad.
And pedestrian ain't playing with you with that gun in your hand.
Together we fall.
What would you do if you finally win the lottery? I'm gonna have my ex-wife strangled by a hitman. Start dreaming. Play the San Andreas State Lottery and have all your fantasies come true. Rehab Island, a tiny island. Desperados will do anything on television. A massive pile of cocaine and tons of relapses. Reality finally gets real on CNT.
Germs. It's kill or be killed in the great warfare in your home. Of all the places in your home, your carpet is the battleground where the fighting is the nastiest. That's where I come in. Mr. Spot. Ordinary cleaners leave stains dirt germs are like to hide. I don't. I kill everything. I clean and disinfect the toughest stains and kill 99.9% of germs and living tissue. I can cleanse a crime scene or strip a baby to the bone in less than an hour. Mr. Spot destroys away wine stains, dead, mud. me, then boom, nothing lives on.
Criminals fear him. Police respect him. Women need him. Men envy him. He's the square-jawed yet world-weary hero your dad always wanted to be. He's a diamond in the rough, fighting crime by breaking rules that haven't been written yet. He's even, when appropriate, seen with ethnics and women. The Bald Eagle Broadcasting System presents Gordon Moorhead in Moorhead Rides Again! He smokes 60 a day. He drinks a quart of rye at lunch. He has incredible powers of reasoning. And he keeps America safe when government intervention cannot. Sleep easy, America. Someone else is worrying about things so you don't have to. This episode of Moorhead Rides Again is brought to you by Los Santos Affordable Homes and Redwood Tobacco. Before we start this week's episode of Moorhead Rides Again, we'd like to tell you about a remarkable free offer. You can own an incredible, genuine Gordon Moorhead detective badge, replica gun, and you're able to write a check for
Shame. Which is a shame. It just wasn't there for me.
That's got to be pretty heartbreaking, buddy. But you're not out of the running yet. Imran!
I just love the exciting variety of toppings available at Up and Atom Burger. Up and Atom Burger. What? Shame. No question.
Be down there, Power Ballad boy. Let's talk to the big chief and hear from him. Hugh!
Well, William, you know, you are so ugly. Ugly! Even Laszlo would turn out the light. And you sing like Jez Clarence's asshole after a curry. Come on, mate. One guy calls you talentless, ugly, and a waste of space on national television, and you cry!
Wow. What are you thinking right now? What's going through your head as those tears are coming down your face, buddy?
I'm just proud of the journey I've been on. It means so much to me. And my sick brother and our dead dog. Did I mention my mother, Laszlo?
Oh, did I mention nobody cares?
Well, she abandoned me.
Whoopsie-doo! People are abandoning the show in droves. Our ratings are in the toilet. Somebody do something controversial. I need to flash your titties.
No!
Have a mental breakdown or something.
Unacceptable! What is this?
Hugh, shoot him in the nut. I can't lose this gig. I got a mortgage to pay.
When I feel anxiety, I visit Hill Farm.
After my dad got sent to jail, they four Colts fought him too.
Hold on, wait a minute. Listen, I'm still going to vote for William.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we've got one more vote on Fame or Shame. Hugh.
I'm going to vote Fame. Fame. America needs power ballads sung by top talent with exciting backstories like you. And I'd like to sign you to my record label and make you a star.
Fecundity means procreation. It means the ability to create. That was the symbol. Proliferation. Better word. The rabbit hole, essentially, when Alice fell down the rabbit hole, like she fell forever, is that what they were talking about? And when she came out, she was in Wonderland. Well, essentially, the rabbit hole is nothing more than a symbol for the black hole. And the black hole is a place where light becomes diffused to a point that you could pass through a pinpoint because all of your molecular structure has been broken down. And it spirals it becomes a wormhole, as they say, into another consciousness paradigm. That's what the rabbit hole is about. Lucifer says, remember, all I am offering you is the truth. Now, every time I say Lucifer, I mean Morpheus. Okay? Lucifer said to Neo, all I'm doing is offering you the truth. And that's what Lucifer offered to Adam and Eve. Listen, you fucked in this place, babe. Look around. Is this all you want to do? Walk around being perfect? I'm giving you a chance to deal with the knowledge of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And that's essentially what he gave to Neo. Epoch was the computer man. And that's deep, isn't it? Epoch was the computer man. Now, here's the computer man telling you what the new epoch is going to be dealing with. He's called all the people who are essentially the Elohim. Each one of these people in the ship were the Elohim. More representative of the Elohim because you saw their names. Morpheus, Epoch, Tank, Trinity. Now, here's something that you need to deal with. First thing after he took the pill, what did he look at? The mirror. What we say to you, immediately, what would happen? What happened to God as soon as it realized itself? Remember what I said, I am and I me? Okay, now, my boy was living in the I am because he didn't know shit from Shinola. As soon as he took the pill, the first place he looked was into the mirror and saw I me. And he said, whoa, goddamn. And he said, he reached out to touch himself. He said, that's really me, and all of a sudden it liquefied. And you saw, essentially, what the Bible was speaking about on the waters, the void. Where's my Bible? Spoke to you about God looking upon the face of the waters. I mean, it said here, and the earth was without form in the world, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. He touched it. And his whole face, everything began moving. And they played the whole creation scenario right in front of your face. Genesis was being played out. He looked into the mirror. He is then awakened into the primordial ooze, which takes him over. He now takes on the specific matter that creates the physical flesh. Because you remember he was taken over? The whole thing started taking his whole body over. Spirit began taking form. The whole thing is, again, you got to watch this movie the way it is. He is disconnected from his precise perception and thrust, or his perceived perception of self, and thrust into the world, or reborn into the real world of self-realization. In other words, he went through ye shall be born again, that old shit that the Christians do, except they don't take the pill, they just dunk your head in some water. At that point, Morpheus was John the Baptist.
For me working to walk because the doctors don't care.
Because what did he do with Jesus, or the Redeemer? He came in there, he said, threw his ass in the water and said, yeah, you seem to be the one. And he was not baptized by John. That's the misnomer. Remember, they be playing with the words. Jesus was baptized of John, not by John. In other words, the Jesus seed was baptized by John, or Ion. Remember I told you there was no J. It's Ion. In other words, that Jesus seed I was talking to you about in your body, which is secreted every 29 and a half days of the month. Every 29 and a half days of the month. That then secretes and travels down the body, down to the lower regions, descends into hell, and is resurrected. He stays 3 days on top of the kidneys and the adrenals. If you don't have sex those 3 days, that saving seed comes up and travels through the pneumogastric nerves, and then travels up by the medulla oblongata, is crucified or crucified, resurrected, and sits at the right hand of the Father, which is the cerebrum. All that shit happens inside of your body every time you take a breath. So the whole story of Jesus Christ is essentially a specific type of function that takes place in the body. If you deal with raising the seed 12 months without sex, and you raise the seed 12 months and then pop that over into 12 years, 12 times 12, that's the 144,000 that becomes saved. That 144,000 now is raised to sit at the hand of the Father, goes there and comes into heaven, is redeemed, the whole 9 yards. All the bullshit they tell you about in the Bible has nothing to do with somebody coming down in a ship or all the crap. It has to do with your body saving itself. You are the Redeemer, and you have the essence of the Redeemer within you.
The creativity in you is the creator of you. The light.
Well, they know a lot more than we think they know. Remember, this be studies.
The unconditional feeling of love that
Now,
just can't explain.
when Neo awakens, he asks Morph, what happened to me? Where is this place? Morph says, not where is important. More important is when. So we're dealing with past, present, and future. We're dealing with
just
time.
some bullshit that was taught to you outside you. All that
Right.
you are is in
Immediately,
you to
you
be
saw the duality.
from the creator of you and
Exactly, and space and
you.
time
Is
functions
love
within a dynamic of units.
unconditional.
Now, in other words, Adam has become one of us as a God who ate of the tree of knowledge and good and evil. He, Neo, is now in the realm of
Find your better
time.
half.
Before,
with.
he was,
Y'all two
what's
are
happened to
only
me?
one. And that's
What's
the
going
only
on?
time when
Now
one
it's,
is one.
when's going on?
Plus the
when's
creator
happening to
in
me?
one.
When? Now he's
Equals
now falling back into the
one.
units of time.
Divine
All of this
one.
is building.
When it comes
Morpheus
together,
takes Neo
it
through the
creates
ship.
another
He
planet.
has the Nebuchadnezzar.
People lie.
All right?
Numbers
In
don't.
Star Wars, the queen was
And
the
Lord
monarch of the
said,
Nibiru.
"Will never
Hollywood
stop
is
loving
resurrecting
you
the story of the
because
gods of
it's
Babylon
unconditional.
because the Nibiru
You.
Anunnaki are returning.
Who give them
Epoch,
life?
Switch,
You.
Cypher, Doza,
Who give them free will
Josa
and choice.
is one of the names, was the big brother who got killed. Zosa, right? Then there's Mousy.
I only have the material moral.
Neo is plugged into a world that is accessed through the medulla oblongata. Now, remember when they shoved this in the back of his neck and said, it's going to feel a little funny. They shoved it into the back of his neck. What was so important about the medulla oblongata? Does anybody tell me?
Me or you. We is me. Right side up for you. Think about it. Me in E is really upside down to being
because
we.
that's duality.
W
Remember, when he was looking in the mirror,
mean
it was
we
good,
all as
evil.
one.
He was looking at himself. That's the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The medulla oblongata is the place of the crucifixion.
Of the
now, there is a process in your body. When you raise Kundalini, the secretion that you raise, which is the saving seed, travels along the spine. There is a channel on the spine that has spinal fluid. That spinal fluid, when it is processed up...
Like I said again, sometimes technology like doing shit like breaking up real talk for bullshit.
There's a channel on the spine that has spinal fluid. That spinal fluid, when it is processed of higher quality atoms and nutrition, becomes the River Jordan. Now, if you understand the word ore, G-O-R-D-A-N, you understand that ore is a precious substance. Okay? That precious substance goes up to the spinal column, which is the River Jordan, and empties into the Sea of Galilee. The Sea of Galilee is the pneumo plexus that is right here around your what? What's this? Solar plexus. This is the sun plexus where Bethlehem, this is where the Son of God is born. Here, in this center right here, your solar plexus, the pneumogastric ganglia. When you raise this seed up, and the seed becomes qualified, it becomes crossified or crucified at the mount of the skull, which is Golgotha. Golgotha means place of the skull, just like Calvary means place of the skull. The crossing of the two thieves, where you see Jesus was crucified between two thieves, the two thieves represent the two nerves of the sympathetic nervous system, the Ida and the Pingala. So when you see these two thieves talking to Jesus, those are the ones that would steal your energy, the seed back, steal the light of the seed back, and throw it back down and turn it into a pillar of salt. Where did you hear that story from? Lot. Where do you think Lot came from? Lotus. The top of the brain is called, that part that opens up after the Kundalini raises, is called the lotus petals. The 1,000-petaled lotus, that's your brain. That's the part that opens up when the Kundalini rises and opens up the lamp of God, or lights the lamp of God that taketh away the sins of the world. If you are dealing with sexuality, like you want to look back and deal with Gomorrah and Sodom and all that shit, you're dealing with that. If you look back or you change the energy going back downward, then it changes back to the essential minerals that it was constituted of, and you give life on the planet Earth rather than the life up here in heaven. So Lot's wife looked back, essentially, the energy, the material that was being brought up the spine, looked back in sexuality and turned back to the essential components. So Lot's wife is the lotus stem. Follow me and keep up with me. Neo is plugged into the medulla oblongata. This is where the Ida and the Pingala crosses at the base of the skull, at the mount of skull. The material, which is like unrefined oil, goes up and is crossified by electromagnetic energies from the Ida and the Pingala. At that point, crucifixion doesn't mean to kill, it means to increase. So at this point when that seed reaches that cross at the base of the skull, the specific material that was being brought up by Kundalini is refined at that area and increased. In other words, from crude oil to gasoline. Now it goes straight to the particular part where it begins to trill and activate the pituitary, and then after that, the pineal gland. Now, when that particular thing was stuck in his medulla oblongata, immediately a whole other world opened up. It opened up to any potential he wanted. Remember what he said. Neo awakens or is the one, the I awareness is increased. Remember, his awareness of self increased as soon as he stuck that thing into his medulla oblongata. Morpheus says he is experiencing a residual self-image. The residual self-image is essentially of his past lives, of all the things that he was, is, and will be, or any potential that he can be. A mental projection of his digital self. Morpheus asks, what is real? Remember he asked me, says, is this all real? Morpheus says, well, what is real? How do you define real? If you are talking about what you can touch, what you can smell or you can taste, then real is just simply electrical signals that you can interpret with your brain. Now let's freeze that right there. Essentially, that's what the overlords, that's what the fallen lords have done to you. They have created a world of sensuality so that you now think that reality is based upon the sense messengers that send specific types of chemicals to your brain. So reality is being constantly turned over in your brain based upon the food they feed you and the specific appetites they create, which creates the sensations that give you your reality. The movies you go and look at and the feelings you get from looking at the screen create certain energy dynamics inside of your brain and inside of your head so that you now have a composite reality that you're functioning under. Check? Neural interactive stimulation is the matrix. Living in a dream world. Neural interactive stimulation. That is exactly what they are doing to you. Neural interactive stimulation. Every time you participate in education, every time you participate in sports, every time you participate in the food, the way you eat, in any kind of recreation, the music you listen to, they are playing with the neurons in your body. They are playing with the nervous system to create appetites, to create sensual ceilings. Let me get that to you one more time. They create a sensual ceiling whereby your senses now act as the shutdown mechanism to see beyond where you are. Your senses are taught to block any higher energies from coming through or your ability to access higher energies. Because when you deal with the senses, you deal with lower components. Morpheus said, man became like unto his creator, created artificial intelligence that spawned an entire race of artificial beings of singular consciousness. Now, what were we talking about in part one? Except the fact that they are beginning to spawn a whole other race of man. This is what we're talking about when they're dealing with the kind of mind control that we're dealing with today. The kind of mind control that we're speaking.
Some real bullshit. And all I'm doing is just trying to spread the truth and shit about who the creator is in you, so you can know the truth for you. When I say that, about me. We all one with Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and the perfect woman does the perfect birth. Because it can't come from no man. It's going to always come out of a woman. Because a man is nothing but a donator to that creator. So you look at the whole twist of how this whole thing really works. We get on our knees to say our Father who art in heaven. That's the first part of the bullshit. You say, Father God, He did this for me. He did that. Father God. That's all the bullshit. Because the Son is the Son without a mother or a father. We the only conscious thinking humans here on earth that has mothers and fathers. The divine has nothing but us to be in us, because the divine created itself out of nothing but a feeling of love unconditional. You feel it? It's in your heartbeat. It's in your heart beating with the magnetic rotational force of this earth pulling you into tomorrow. When you know that the truth is the truth. Here's some truth for you. If you didn't know the truth is the truth. There's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone today. Because no one's promised tomorrow. You can die right now. But the truth is, fear death. Why? When you already know you're going to die. You just don't know when. But know this. The truth is the truth. And I'm going to tell you this. Why fear death? False evidence appearing real. You can't be dead until you don't feel it. So the real thing is, when you came into this world, you didn't know nothing. So you better know what you do right now. It better be really something. Something to change this bullshit into what's straight and not just bullshit that you see every day. Because it is what it is when you look at it. Man has twisted us all around. The man's gay agenda that they gave off this movement to change the way that everything comes to this world naturally. Through Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and definitely through the woman that gives that birth. It is what it is. All love, people. It seems like every time I start trying to broadcast on my broadcast, they kick my ass off. And then I go on my tablet, and then they click off. You know, some real bullshit. You can't be afraid of this shit. You just gotta be so fucking aware as a motherfucker when you out there. Especially people like us, dog. Because the evil vibration trying to knock us out. I'm talking to you.
What's that?
I'm saying, when you think about even us, when we out there, outside these doors, the evil is out for our vibration, out for our energy, dog. Because they fucking, oh, see this bitch, they coming out of this bullshit here, cutting off.
I mean, shit, I was just telling my girl, I said, shit, we ain't this motherfucker for real. I said, she said, if you was just sitting there a moment ago and somebody brought her that thing called Alex. Alex, what time? I said, so think about that shit. All the device you got, them big ass smart TVs, you got smart TVs all over the place. I said, motherfuckers can hear your shit.
But you making me shake. Why?
If I always said this shit years ago. Me and my boys, let me say, if that motherfucker can send out a motherfucking picture and a signal, and then you got interactive shit. All this shit you can interact with. Oh yeah, they can hear you. And if somebody listening to your conversation on your frequency ain't got shit to do with the government. He just like just a motherfucking hacker. Motherfucking hacking just to listen to your conversation.
And also too that they got what you call it, choice words.
Oh yeah, you definitely got that. And this choice words that the government and the world listens for, because they won't know what motherfucker plan to attack and shit. The codes. Yeah. They know codes. And they saying don't tell them to listen to that bullshit.
And they choice words is
that Hiroshima shit. And part of Japan's demise is them motherfuckers allowed. They had an advance notice that the motherfuckers could be dropping an A-bomb, which could have given them time to get millions of people out of that motherfuckers that died. Maybe not many people die if they cause he said, the guy said, five, the one guy said, the second attack, he says, we knew 5, maybe 12 hours in advance that some shit was coming down, and we could have started evacuating, getting ready. But he says, our government let it happen.
Did I'm trying to tell you, Dave?
Let it happen.
Did you hear what? But that was the most horrible shit possible, because the government told them that they wasn't going to do it when they was on their way coming to do it. That is the reason why when you say they had our advance a chance to change.
Oh, they didn't think that was going to happen. That's the whole thing. They didn't think it was going to happen.
They told them that they wasn't going to do it, Dave.
Well, if your technology, I mean, you got spies watching the shit they doing. Yeah. So as soon as the motherfucking planes took off in there, because one motherfucking pilot said, I was ready to take, they said, it's hard to take a B-52. He says, hard to take a B-52 out, but he says, I've taken them down before. And the one, he was ready to go. He said, I went there, they never called me to do what I had to do. If they just told me what to do, I would have done it. The one motherfucker said, he could blew that shit up in the air.
In the air, dog. They probably the United States let it happen.
And Japan did too.
Japan did too. Because that's why they say, look, that's why they say they ain't cahoots.
But guess what? Japan, there wasn't no nice motherfuckers. What them motherfuckers did to China was ruthless. They bombarded them. They bombed China to smithereens. They did. They caused isms between them. Right there in Asia, they took some motherfuckers, man, and you know how many Chinese there are. Yeah, you can take 1 million Chinese out, you ain't done no damage. You take 500,000 Chinese motherfuckers out, you got half a million to replace them. I watched that one kung fu movie. That motherfucker says, this one Japanese ambassador says, China does not want to wake up a sleeping giant like China. China was a sleeping giant. All them motherfucking people. You build an army out of 5, you know.
All you gotta do is have people that
you build an army got 5 million motherfuckers in there.
All you gotta do is have people that willing to die, dog.
Oh, them motherfuckers do.
And that's a rap, bro.
Those motherfuckers do all that.
I used to always tell people this shit, dog. I used to say, dog, how can y'all go over there and fight these motherfuckers in Iraq when you don't have to? And then they don't fear dying at all, and you do.
Oh, fuck, you know, and them motherfuckers, we're going to protect our way of life.
And our life, way of life is fucked up like a
mother. You're going over there to protect
their way of life,
resources, and power that you get from that motherfucker. Ain't got nothing to do with no protect no shit over here.
And every time I think about it, how could the soldiers even be running to this shit and they looking at the veterans? How they treat
because come over on this motherfucker, you got serious motherfuckers ain't part of no military. Come on over here, we like this. When you come on, this a warrior country, the warrior planet. You come over here, just gonna be a whole bunch of fighting.
Texas is gonna take it to the edge.
Well, you know, and now all the motherfuckers surrounded. This is a 5-state. This is a 5-state area. You got 5 states border this motherfucker. That's what Texas like they are. Yeah, we got 5 motherfucking states that border our ass. Be right along with us.
And you know
this shit ring out.
You know Louisiana coming swinging.
Well, all Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, all them motherfuckers right
and they got guns. And they got guns.
Hell, when you're motherfucking El Paso, Yeah, about 1,000 miles away from California. Shit, Texas is a big motherfucker, man, and so you gotta get control of this big old something. This motherfucker's going to be doing all them planning and all them damn
exercise.
Jade Helm shit that was going on earlier in the year. That motherfucker's fully set up, bro.
Like I said, Dave.
The underground community is totally set up. These motherfuckers ready to rock and roll.
Like I said, Dave.
We motherfuckers on the top. So you watch that shit, Underworld and all that shit, little shit beyond. And you know, you look at that shit and you say, yeah, that's what shit.
Dave, come on, Dave. I'm like I said, Dave. I'm about to go with you with when you was reading a lot of the stuff with the demons and the hell, you know. I'm getting shit on right now, dog. I'm better create that shit right now, dog. By putting all these genes together, no, they fucking up big time.
Yeah, just about now, man has the capability.
That's what I'm about to say. Create anything, bro.
Shit out of a laboratory. Look like a man, smell like a man, fart like a man. He ain't a man, but he a killer.
And he
make a cold-blooded.
He don't have, cause he don't have no empathy. He don't have nothing that makes us.
I mean, you know, and you can. I mean, I'm not surprised the government don't have
a whole bunch of them.
But you know, that's why it makes you laugh when they start wars. But what it does, see, population control is gained by all different means. And war is one of the means.
And that's the
population control is in it. I mean, you know,
and that's the reason why
like if I go, okay, just for instance, if I have ground troops fighting and I'm dropping bombs in certain areas, now my ground troops are down there too.
Thank you.
I said, think about it, man.
I think ground.
You on the ground fighting,
and bombs.
You got on air. You got air support.
Bombing down.
Bomb that shit. You see movies.
Yes.
And you know your monkey ass can't be in this certain quadrant
at that time.
At that time, we gotta get that kind. They get the fuck out of here. They getting ready to rain. It's getting ready to rain on this area, and them motherfuckers know we gotta get to a certain ground. Well, we're gonna get killed by friendly fire.
I'm like, that's stupid, bro.
But friendly fire killed. Man, friendly fire killed more.
And it's all
more of your own die from friendly fire. And you can
and
you can blame that shit on the enemy all day, and more motherfuckers die from friendly fire than you ever can imagine, especially in this time.
You know what you ain't hearing? You ain't hearing that dude in the motherfucking, you know, like right in the little barracks that go crazy and kill everybody in the barracks, bro. You ain't hearing that. You dig? You ain't hearing no story, because you know they got them, because you can't do nothing but go crazy when it's time to go kill somebody if you ain't ready for it.
Well, you know. You don't get as much as that as you do friendly fire killing, man.
Yeah, friendly
I'm just like, I mean, you drop a motherfucking napalm bomb back in the day, napalm.
Man, come on, that motherfucker.
It don't have no respect. It don't have no respect who it's going after. If you down there in the vicinity, you can get some napalm on you too. And now, and how many motherfuckers got wounded by napalm, got so fucked up behind it, could never get back in this country? There's a lot of soldiers that went MIA because, in actuality, they was quarantined where they were at forever because of what had happened to them. Being debilitated by the military. It's man, you can't never make connections. You can never leave this motherfucker.
And say, bro, they was showing, yeah, that was horrible.
Them motherfuckers that died.
That's what I was about to say.
Countries never can get back home because they got fucked up while they was down there and chose to stay right in that motherfucker. That's what fucked up about the war and all the psychological damage and bullshit it does. And this little you know, man. Trump's a dumb motherfucker, man. I mean, he's a good businessman, but he as a strategist and
he's stupid.
He don't know how to really war. He think warring and he think business war is the same as warring.
A lot of them playing PlayStation, but they thinking PlayStation, bro. Video game, bro.
I mean, man, and then too now. I always got them young kids here whispering his ear, yeah, Dad. Yeah, Dad. Them young motherfuckers, They've grown up in this motherfucking PlayStation era. They part of that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And they part of
They're main influence, bro. They're main influence, bro. Man.
And you know you listen to your motherfucking children. You know you don't follow their shit, but you listen to what's on their fucking
ideas,
mind.
bro. The idea.
You listen to them motherfuckers, man. You like
bunch of bullshit. They got the people in the middle. But like I said again, Dave, we started a lot of shit as a country. Not us as a people. But our government, bro. Our government fucked up a lot.
Hey, man.
A lot of shit.
This first time I had to text Tommy Sotomayor and told him, Tommy, you fucked up on this one. Okay. Houston Texans just drafted this black kid out of Clemson who won the national championship, beat Alabama, black quarterback. Texans drafted him. And Tommy Sotomayor says, Texans select Deshaun Watson, low IQ quarterback, and buys his mom, da-da-da-da-da-da. So the whole thing was he shooting off on a single mom.
Right.
Because her son goes up on the podium, thanks his mom, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I said, I understand your narrative on this one, partner, but I said, you're wrong on all counts on this kid. I said, you must have been doing this story for attention because I said, you haven't studied the kid. I said, see, they got this test in the NFL. It's instituted by Tom Landry called the Wonderlic test. And this motherfucking test, I went on and took the test on like this on a sample just to see what it's like. Ain't got shit to do with football. Similarity in words, got some mathematics equations on there. So you got your ability to think fast because they give you like 12 minutes to complete 50 questions. 12 minutes. They give you 12 minutes. And you got to sit there and this shit that has nothing to do with football. Just your ability to think under pressure. That's what a quarterback has to do, so you do it. So this kid scores low on it, but then I went back in history. Terry Bradshaw, Hall of Fame, 4 Super Bowls. He scored a 16 on the test. Dan Marino, All-Pro, one of the baddest motherfuckers, also in the Hall of Fame, scored 16 on it. I said, that test ain't got shit to do with nothing. I said, this motherfucking kid, he goes off to college. Within 3 years, he has his motherfucking degree. He did a 4-year degree program, 126 hours, 42 hours a year. He did that in 3 years. Motherfuckers don't do that. And playing football at a high level, D1 school. I said, normal motherfuckers don't do that. That's not a dumb motherfucker. That's not a dumb motherfucker. The 126, that's a focused motherfucker. 126 hours. That means he's doing 15 hours a semester, 15. Then he's going full-time in the summer, 6 hours, 6 hours. That's 42 hours. He did that in 3 motherfuckers. That's what it took him to do in 3 years. I said, you can't be bullshit. You can't be fucked up. Getting 126 hours. I said, you're fucking wrong on this motherfucking kid. He comes from Gainesville, Georgia. The motherfucker grew up, came in project. Warwick Dunn, who played in the NFL, played for Tampa, and played for Atlanta. He worked for he started a Habitat Home shit where he go around building homes for single parents, single mothers, and their kids. He does that. He built them a home. Pulled that little kid and his mama out the hood, got the other home. So now, this boy growing up, work done, he admires what he's doing. He building Habitat Homes now.
Nah.
That's what this motherfucker doing. So yeah, he got chosen, 12th pick. He went and bought his mama a nice motherfucking ride. That motherfucker can buy his motherfucking mama whatever the fuck he want to. Guess what? Because he got the money. All that motherfucking money. This is the single mothers hold on to. Man, fuck that shit. I said, your narrative is bullshit, man. Fuck the narrative about the single mother. That mother, his mother survived motherfucking cancer, nigga. this dude's mother, this kid that just got drafted, his mother's a cancer survivor with 4 kids. I don't give a fuck about how she got 4 kids and with 4 different fucking men. You're wrong on this motherfucking story, and this boy gonna prove you wrong. Watch this motherfucking 4 years. This motherfucker gonna place, if his pro career don't even go right, this motherfucker has got the right stuff. They got a street named in his community after this young motherfucker. When he run the street, he got little boys and everything. They looking up this motherfucker. I can come out this bitch if he did. Yeah. I mean, look, man. Fuck all that bullshit. You know that single mothers out here ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about that shit. I said, this is your narrative, Tommy. This is what you like to do. I said, but on this one, you're wrong, partner. You're fucking wrong. You fuck that. These NFL players, yeah, they gonna get up there. My mom, yeah. What the fuck? Wait. His mom on the hole in no motherfucking street.
That woman did a good job.
He talking about when she let niggas. So she let some niggas dump some cum in her. Nah. You fuck hoes. Fuck you.
Stop being a little bitch.
You know, why you, and then he talk on the kid about his thing. He said, low IQ quarterback. How the fuck you low IQ you get out of college in 3 motherfucking years, nigga? Please, I said, man, I wish I could personally talk to him. I said, man, I said, you're wrong on that, partner. I said, look, man, I said, do you have a degree? No, you don't. Let me tell you something. 126 motherfucking hours, let me tell you something. That's a 4 years of study if you're doing everything right. This motherfucker did 4 years of study in 3 years with a low IQ. You a lying motherfucker. That Wonderlic test does not determine what your motherfucking degree of intelligence is on life, bitch ass nigga. How the fuck you gonna put some shit out like that? I'm like, you wrong on that, dog. Yeah, okay. That don't make me fall out with the nigga. I'm just saying, you ain't right on every story.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be right on every motherfucking situation. How dare you motherfucking put this kid in the category, but it's okay. Cause Tate Bradshaw, that motherfucker's, he's known.
Yeah.
Dan Marino is known. And these motherfucking white boys scored 2 of the lowest scores ever.
No.
And they motherfuckers in Hall of Fame, multi-millionaires for life. Yeah, fuck it. But then he always, you didn't see Peyton Manning, or I said, Peyton Manning came from privilege. His daddy was a pro quarterback.
Thank you. He came from stock.
That's the wrong comparison.
He came from high stock.
He came from some shit.
Yeah, he came from high
Bill Roethlisberger. Fuck, Ben Roethlisberger's a white boy.
White boy.
Why you want to always spotlight how a black mama gets called out for her doing a good job raising a motherfucker to get to that motherfucking spot where, so he gonna take care of his family. So what? The burden is on that mother. So fucking what? What to tell me, nigga? So if you came up and you made money, you would take care of your motherfucking people. You a lying motherfucker.
Because like I said,
you take care of your motherfucking people and you do it in a fucking heartbeat. Because guess what? If you don't want to be out there on the system fucked up, because you always talking about the system being fucked up, when you got a chance to influence the system within your circle because you got money, and you don't have to have your mother and your brother and sister going to the government for assistance, and you can help them, shit, you help them.
You help them.
Shit, fuck the bullshit.
Because the real thing is, you are compelled to.
Well, shit, man, goddamn, what you here for?
Thank you. You're compelled to.
Yeah, so your mama got fucked up, dog, so your mama saying all yours and all them is fucked up behind the system that's fucked up. And you perpetuate the fucked upness of the system. That's how you popular. Don't get bitchy and crying because motherfuckers are coming at your ass because I'm reporting the news. You brought out some bullshit about this boy. And everybody, hey man, the motherfucker's talented. You know, you can't sit up here. French, you put his story. We put all this pressure on young black men, and so what? So what is that? That ain't no pressure. Like that one motherfucker said, man. He said, man, growing up in my motherfucking neighborhood pressure. When I get to the NFL and I'm making money, there ain't no pressure in that shit. I'm doing what I like to do. Yep. I like throwing that ball, running that ball. And it's making me a lot of money. I can take care of my family. So the fuck what? What the fuck? What are you supposed to do?
There ain't no pressure.
What he said, that ain't pressure. Pressure growing up in the motherfucking, pressure when the motherfucking bill collector call and I can't pay the motherfucking bill. That's pressure, dog.
Yep.
And you ain't putting no pressure on no young man, cause he's holding the fate of his family in his athletic body. Hey, that motherfucker trained that way, he got that way, so he could have. And most of the motherfucking boys come out and say, y'all help my motherfucking mama, y'all help my motherfucking brother.
And better yet, you'd rather that there than them being bitches.
Or you rather not them being on the street slinging dope and killing motherfuckers. Shit, so if they depend on me, they depend on me. Yeah, my brother ride with me, fuck it.
Yep.
When I go up, he going up too. That's my motherfucking brother. Stupid ass. Keep spilling out that motherfucking divisionary talk, man. Keep motherfuckers all divided and fucked up. I ain't saying everybody black and white and shit gonna always be together, come together. But goddamn, promote some good shit within your shit.
Yep. Because
if you keep, you know, I know what the fucking problem is, and this is why you keep getting motherfuckers. He like being controversial because that keeps attention on him. It's controversy, and then you always have that white segment of the population that like your shit, and you got that white segment that don't like your shit.
I know
and then you got a bunch of niggas that like your shit and don't like your shit. Quit bitching about motherfuckers trying to take you off the fucking air. Improve your shit.
Improve your shit, nigga.
Improve your shit, nigga. And if you think niggas don't like your shit, improve your shit then.
Because I'm like,
and shut the fuck up.
Because I'm like I said, he don't have to do the shit that he do, dog. Because he first of all, he funny. And you don't live there and go cap on somebody that's doing good, man. That woman doing good, but I don't care if she got 7 children. You dig?
Hey man, how's it affecting him that she got 4 or 5 kids? How's it affecting you that women is all fucked up? I mean, if they fucked up, they fucked up, dog. But that's what you like to point out. But my problem is, you taking a dude who just coming out of school. He got his motherfucking degree first and foremost, man. You downplay that. You call him quarterback of low IQ. That was his title. And I said that title was just to get attention. So people, what time you talking about Watson for?
Yeah.
He gonna get there and he go off on the single parents and all these black boys going up there thanking their mother. Who the fuck they supposed to think? If dad ain't around. Daddy ain't around. When daddy's around, those motherfuckers thank dad. But if daddy ain't around, what the fuck he gonna do?
Can't make him be around.
He didn't raise himself.
He can't make him be around.
He didn't raise himself.
He raised himself.
Shit, if she raised him, good, bad, or fucking otherwise, he up here on that motherfucking stage.
Nah.
And the motherfucking stage.
Somebody.
And one dude got nerve. Yeah, but when he turns into a Stephen Sloan, the dude went out and shoots somebody. Man, bad comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Bad comparison. Stephen Sloan's a piece of shit. That motherfucker shot an old ass man because he was pissed off the way a bitch did him. You can't even compare him to this Deshaun kid. Bad now, I started telling you, I don't fuss with men. I just don't fuss with men, but I don't fuss with them. These motherfuckers, because I listened to some of your debate with some niggas. I be like, no, Johnny, you go back and forth with these niggas. These niggas, you talk. I heard some of them niggas. You talk. These dudes from here.
But let me tell you what they do.
Well, I mean, that's okay. You want them, but that's just bitch ass shit. That ain't just bitch ass. You're talking to females. You know that's what you're dealing with a female's emotion.
But this is the reason why I like going back and forth with them. Because it strengthens me up to deal with people out there face to face. Because
I know. What I'm saying to you is, that's what these motherfuckers like do. That's what women do. They bitch back and forth with each other. You know, they bitch. I said, men shouldn't do that.
You see, and like I told him, I said, dog, you up there fussing. He said, dog, I'm just talking to you, dog. And yeah, but you telling me, turning me off of what the fuck I believe in. So no, I'm not turning you off. I'm just saying what makes sense. That's all I'm saying, dog. And he said, yeah, your shit makes sense, but that ain't what I was taught. There we go. Right there. You still believe in what you was taught to believe in.
Yeah, but you know, man, I'm just like everybody else. You gotta start some motherfucking where. You just can come to where you are just through osmosis. You have to have some kind of platform. Everybody starts some motherfucking place. Wherever you started, because you had to learn from something. You didn't just come into this motherfucking knowledgeable. You can't do that. Somebody, some kind of incubator you came out of, some kind of system, some kind of environment you in, it brought you to where you are now. And then so where the fuck the niggas at? That's where he at. You can't follow the motherfucker where they started at. Because some motherfuckers started in the penthouse, some started in the motherfucking doghouse, man.
With
no instruction.
So
come out of motherfucking ignorant as a motherfucker. And so you have a lot of ignorance, especially in that shit.
A lot.
Ignorance of motherfuckers. Visual learners, not motherfuckers that grab shit and put something in their hand and draw from what they motherfucking reading. They go visual. That's the problem. And then the motherfucker read a title, he run on it. I see a title, I investigate it. Because I'm not the kind of motherfucker. Oh, what that motherfucker said? He wrong. But you didn't investigate what you saw.
Right.
You said, you took what that motherfucker, that's what people do on this. Like I said, like we sometimes we'll hear the title, but see, we might see a bad motherfucking bitch on that motherfucker. Let's see what they saying about this bitch. And you go in the store, ain't even about the bitch. That's what motherfuckers do today. They don't investigate. They don't do that. And then when I'm talking about investigating, personally investigate. Yeah. Walk in that shit and find out about this shit. Now I ain't never been in a motherfucking jail. Well, I've been in jail. Well, I ain't never been. I ain't never done no hard time. I've gone in and had to spend a day in a motherfucker. And I knew from spending that day,
that wasn't the way you
I'm in this motherfucker.
Why is it?
A week?
You knew
2 days? Hell no.
You knew you wasn't a revolving door nigga. You knew you wasn't a revolving door nigga.
So when I tell motherfucker, I know I ain't no place to be. I can say that from experience. Motherfucker, I don't want to be there. You've been shot at how many times in your life?
Like I said again, car shot up.
Okay, so me never being shot at, that's an experience I know I don't want to be in, but you can tell me what it's like to be in it. I can't speak to that shit. I can't. Matter of fact, like Dr. Phil Valentine. Now with Dr. Phil Valentine's been, what he's doing, he got a university that he has, KedMed, and he